the mountain of books.
Wait, please don't tell me you're planning to use them in your training somehow.
What kind of guy do you think I am? They're books. I'm gonna read them.
Read? A book? You? Did you eat something weird?
Come on, you sound just like Lynn Hart. I've torn through books before, sometimes even 2 or 3 whole chapters a day.
Please don't use the word torn when it comes to books. You're going to make my heart stop. And books are divided into chapters, not chappers. Oh, Caspar, promise me you won't hurt those books.
You don't have to worry, Dorothea. I realized something the other day. A person who's responsible for troops can't rely on physical strength alone. You probably wouldn't guess it from how my father looks, but he's pretty good about that stuff.
Can't say I'm shocked that the Empire's Minister of Military Affairs has read the occasional book. Speaking of, you may have heard this story before, but I'm going to tell it anyway. Back during the War of the Eagle and Lion, there was an imperial general named Francis who was quite proud of his strength. But while he was indeed strong, he was unlearned, and so everyone looked down on him.
Why do I feel like this story is going to make me feel like an idiot?
Just listen. The emperor at the time gave Francis an order to study, and he said that if he didn't, he wouldn't be allowed to lead anyone in battle. Francis did as his emperor ordered, and studied as though his life depended on it, growing especially talented in the area of tactics and strategy. As a result, his deeds on the battlefield were great, and he eventually rose to the rank of Minister of Military Affairs.
So I should take a page out of Francis's book, right?
So long as you don't mean literally, yes. Incidentally, the words the emperor used to praise Francis were memorable enough to have survived even to this day. With the passing of 5 sunrises and 5 sunsets, even the meanest soldier may burgeon into a peerless commander. It means if you study hard for 5 days, even a common soldier can become a great general who commands an entire army.
5 days? That's nowhere near enough time. It'd take me 5 days just to read one book. You gotta at least give me until the end of the war.
But by that point, won't your chances to distinguish yourself in battle have already passed?
Oh, you're right. What am I gonna do, Dorothea?
Well, I suppose I have no choice but to help you. Who knows? I might even learn something.
You're the best. Thank you.
Care to make yourself useful?
I've got nothing to worry about with the 2 of you on the job. So, Ferdinand, shall we finish this elegantly, like the nobles we are?
Indeed, Lawrence. That is what people expect of us, after all.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you both. I will finish it summarily.
And you need me for this? Are you sure? We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
I've got nothing to worry about with the 2 of you on the job.
you care to join me for tea once we're finished, Your Majesty? That sounds lovely. Let's quicken our pace so we have more time to enjoy it. We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you both.
Let's get it done. I will see it done speedily. We all must do our fair share to make yourself useful.
I've got nothing to worry about with the two of you on the job.
I can only hope to repay a fraction of the kindness you have shown me, both above and below ground, my dear Happy. You've done plenty for me, Coco, so let's just take it one step at a time like always. There, done. Good thing nothing happened that would have made me sigh. I disagree. It would have been ideal for you to sigh in my direction. Then I might have served as bait, and at least provided some modicum of use. We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
I've got nothing to worry about with the two of you on the job.
I don't want to waste any time, so let's get to it. Do you think you can work quickly, Marianne? Yes, I'll do my best. That was adequate, I suppose. At least you managed a brisk pace, Marianne. You'd yell at me if I didn't, but I'm glad we got through it. We all must do our fair share. Excuse me. May I ask for your ear?
Sure thing. What's on your mind?
I have the desire to be learning more about Hercules. It is a subject of much fascination to me.
Sure. Yes. But I think you've heard most of the exciting bits by now.
Nonsense. Each word you speak is full of excitement. Please give me more illumination. For example, are you receiving payment for your work here?
Sure. Me and Edelgard have a contract. Lucrative one, too, as these things go. Guess the boss thinks pretty highly of me.
You said money was of importance for people who sell their swords. But what if an enemy offered a bigger payment? Would you be taking it?
Are you kidding? I'd tell them to get lost before they could finish the offer. But there are plenty of mercs who wouldn't. Gold sings loudest, you know? Still, if an enemy can't outbid your current employer, it means they've got a good shot at winning. And
Nobody who enjoys breathing wants to wind up on the losing side.
So in Fogland, one must try to be allies with the side that has more richness?
See, that's the thing. Trust is its own currency too. I mean, let's say someone shows up with a pile of gold and asks you to switch sides. Tempting, right? But you gotta be careful. You could take them up on their offer, only to learn that the money was just bait, and the guy actually wants you dead. And to make things worse, the honest employer you just stabbed in the back now knows you're as reliable as a three-legged horse. Point is, integrity means more to a mercenary than money. Probably should have led with that, actually.
I have understanding. Trust is of importance to everyone, but that has even more truth for a seller of swords.
You got it. Oh, and trust me, folks who hire for the best jobs make sure to know everything about you before extending the offer. But there's a flip side to that coin. If you're the type of employer who likes to leave mercs in the lurch, you better believe that word will get around. Hard enough to stay alive without that nonsense.
That is a thing we all share in common. We wish to keep breathing, as you say. But what if I was offering a job? We are on the same side. Would that be betrayal? Bridget is a land of richness. We can offer much in exchange for the selling of your sword.
Sounds tempting, but I can't. I've got to see my current contract through first. Also, didn't we just get done discussing how terrible it is to abandon a job before it's done?
I knew you would be declining. You are the model of a mercenary.
As I told you before, I do not have a crest.
Why do you insist on hiding it? It can only mean your crest is somehow...
Please stop. What's going on here? Lysithea. What were you saying about crests? Go on. I study them every day without fail, so this is extremely relevant to my interests. I do hope you have proof of your theory, though. Spewing out unfounded platitudes will just lead to consequences you definitely don't want. I might not look it, but I'm a general in this army.
Ah, well, we were just finishing our conversation. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Thank you, Lysithea. Think nothing of it. I stepped in of my own accord. You appear to hold a secret or two regarding crests. Well, no need to answer. We all have things we prefer to keep hidden. Still, your situation hits rather close to home for me. Perhaps too close. What? So if you ever need assistance, don't hesitate to ask. We secret keepers need to hold strong with each other after all. Oh, and I'm not saying this because I pity you. But you clearly find your secret painful. In light of this, maybe I've been a bit too harsh on you in the past. Oh no, you haven't been harsh at all. I'm merely envious of how strong and level-headed you always appear to be. I never would have guessed you hold a closely guarded secret just as I do. I'm not gonna tell you, if that's what you're after. Yes, I suspected as much. Still, perhaps you would be willing to hear mine one day? I feel like being around you gives me the courage to finally set it free.
I would be happy to hear you out, and also to help rectify the situation if possible. I know quite a bit about Crest's scholarship. That fool talking to you earlier couldn't hold a candle to me.
Thank you, Lesbia. I already feel a little bit braver.
I'm offering you the full might of my assistance. I hope you can do better than a little.
I mean a lot. I know I'm going to feel a lot braver.
Time to work you into shape. I'll do whatever I can.
All right, it was all a plan, y'all. All right, it's all about the paper.
I'll be making sure you maintain proper form, so go ahead and train your hardest.
It makes me nervous when people stare at me. I mean, thank you. I'm leaving out. Thank you.
I must make the most of this ability. This power will serve me in the times to come. There must be more to this.
Hey, anything that makes me stronger.
Can't wait to get back out there.
Glad I haven't been wasting my time. This better not be one of those weird powers.
Time to work with proper training. You'll be unstoppable. I carry a little of everything here. You've got an eye for quality, friend.
Nothing can be the difference between victory and defeat. One cannot achieve victory without challenge.
Changing up my style.
Can't wait to try this out.
I would have paused that.
Hey, new power. All right.
What a fascinating power.
I didn't think I could get any stronger.
I think it's making sense now.
Bring up the new.
Time to work you into shape.
this little taste.
Even a mule will eventually reach its destination.
I didn't think I could get any stronger.
I've got the hang of it. Time to work you into, can't wait to see how you do. Time to work you into shape.
Cuz, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not.
I'll be making sure you maintain proper form, so go ahead and train your hardest.
It makes me nervous when people stare at me. Thank you. I'm glad we finished.
All right, all right, all right.
There must
All right, all right, all right.
I have this talent hidden away.
Here we
Training
go.
can be the can't wait to see how you do.
So here's my pitch.
Well, hello there.
Nothing but the best for you. Is that the one? Is that the one? Is that the one? Nothing but the best for you. Nothing but the best for you. Come back soon.
Ignat Victor reporting, Your Excellency.
Yes, yes, come in.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
I think you're supposed to say, forgive my intrusion.
All right, yes. Forgive me, Your Excellency.
Listen, Ignaz, I may have a title now, but you and I are still friends as we have always been. All this formality is starting to make my skin crawl. Please, just treat me the same as ever you have.
Oh, right. Of course. Anyway, what do you need?
You've no doubt heard about the bandits who appeared in Gloucester, yes? The ones who were supposedly former mercenaries.
They've been around for a while, right?
Yes, my men have been searching for their base for some time now. I believe they have finally located it. I took the opportunity to look into the provenance of these bandits anew. It seems they were indeed a mercenary band, one in the employ of my father.
I see.
For some reason, they have abandoned the sellsword life and fallen into banditry.
But why would they do that?
Ooh.
I do not know. I attempted to discuss it with my father, but his only concern at present is finding me a proper spouse. When I ask, he evades me and changes the subject.
conundrum.
Regardless, I cannot ignore these bandits, especially if my father had something to do with them. Thusly, I have decided to deal with them myself, and I was hoping you might join me.
Of course. I'm a knight of House Gloucester, after all.
Good. Oh, and as it would be a rather tall order for the two of us to take on a gang of brigands alone, I have called in some additional support.
Hey, Lawrence. I came as soon as I could.
Just once, I wish one of my acquaintances could split the difference between absurd formality and dire nonchalance. I am a count now, you know.
Wait, so are we not friends because you're a count?
No, what I meant to say is, look, enough with the titles. I'm a busy man, so let's get moving already. I will have you know, a noble is nothing without the... Never mind. I asked you here because I need your help dealing with bandits in my territory.
That's it? Well, sure. I'm happy to help.
That was easy. I suppose it does indeed pay to have some true friends in one's corner.
Sure does. Besides, if just you and Ignos try to do it, you're gonna get kicked into next move.
Have you ever considered not saying the first thing that pops into your head? The two of us could easily handle this matter. I am simply being prudent. Also, these are not some run-of-the-mill rockets, but rather highly trained former mercenaries. Right, the old mercenary to bandit career path. They have some connection to my father as well, so I would like to uncover what we can in the process. Hey, I'm just the muscle. If you need information, you'll have to get it yourself. So long as you fight well, that should suffice. Now then, we should be off. With my subjects in peril, there is not a moment to waste. We will depart as soon as you are ready.
I'll take my payment and meat, please.
I shall tell the kitchen to prepare a ham. Hear me, wood. Now it is my turn. I will show you what I am made of. I think this will go well. I'll lend you a hand. Well, you fell brigands. I, Lawrence Hellman Gloucester, stand in judgment before you. So, not to be a jerk, but when you stand up and scream your name like that, it prevents us from launching any kind of sneak attack. House Gloucester has no need of such dishonest trickery. When our foe is asleep, we kick out their pillow before the battle begins. Firstly, let us deal with the bandits outside the base.
All right.
I shall not permit you to wreak any more havoc within my borders.
Uh, all right. Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. It's the game that I'm been playing. It's the game I'm playing. Say goodbye to these people who be acting up. Bye-bye. Those. Hey. Don't cut on me.
I am more than capable of holding my own against this
seems to be a problem. Sucker!
There is a place where Claude's grandfather met his aunt, aren't you?
Indeed, I think you are correct. This group perchance had some connection to that most unfortunate incident. My turn. My turn at last.
Yeah. And here we go.
Are you ready?
Boy, that's what I'm talking about.
I am still far from my best.
Boy.
You yourself are a former mercenary, yes? Pray point out everyone you recognize.
You do realize that not every mercenary knows each other.
Follow my lead. We'll do it together. Turn at last. That is enough for the soldiers outside. Let us proceed to attack in the base. By everyone. By the good name of Lawrence Hellman Gloucester, you foul marauders shall terrorize my subjects no longer.
Gloucester, let's get out of here before we get beaten to a pulp again. All right, here I go. There's nothing.
Now it is my turn.
We let these folks go. They'll just got more trouble somewhere else. Let's track them down.
Yeah, not bad.
My mother and father died not too far from here. That was a long time ago now.
They were merchants, yes?
Yeah, they were traveling.
Now it is my turn. There is nothing I cannot do.
All right, here I go. There's nothing these muscles can't do. With the old Duke Regan. We gotta All right, here I go.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Oh God, bro.
No, run away.
I'm glad we have returned to Enbar. It's far warmer than the kingdom, for one. How are you doing, Your Majesty? I hope you could notice the please. It seems you never stop working unless someone physically pulls you away from it. I've been getting more rest than Hubert, at least. We're here in the gardens chatting, are we not? Fair enough. And so I'm clear. Even a sliver of your time is a blessing beyond all measure. Though I suggest you find a better point of comparison than Hubert for how hard you are.
This is the part where you nobles all crowd around the table slurping on tea, right? Seems like a good enough way everyone wanted it.
Tea? I wouldn't mind were it just myself and Her Majesty, but... What's happening in the throne room? Hubert, what's wrong?
Intruders in the palace, Your Majesty. They entered through one of the secret passages and are even now attempting to hunt you down. I sent soldiers to intercept them, but we should be prepared for anything.
Do you think it's those who slither in the dark?
I know not. But they could not have breached that passage without assistance from the inside. Though there are only a few who know of that passage and would be capable of acting as a guide. Your Majesty, might you kindly step to side?
Hubert, do you really think you would do that? You're not getting away!
Your grave intruder!
You simpleton! Were you trying to annihilate me as well? Thanks to you, the assassin made their escape!
As though one of your paltry skill would have caught such elusive prey in the first place. What matters now is that we give pursuit. All trespassers must be felled without mercy.
You didn't expect me to go out there and fight, do you?
Put me in there and watch our enemies fly.
Send a flower to battle and watch it bloom.
So be it.
That was Shamir, which means the attackers. They must be the Knights of Ceres' assassins. We must protect Her Majesty with everything we have.
Stop the enemy incursion. Seal up those entry points before reinforcements arrive.
Is that an order?
will gladly handle this. Orders received. It's Bernie's time to shine. Sure hope this.
So, sure, let's.
There's not a question of can. Leave this to me.
Lady Engelbaum, I must ask that you remain in the throne room where it will be easier to defend you. I'll take down any movements. As your protection will require my full attention, I will remain here at your side.
This stronghold will fall.
Parents to be allowed to sacrifice son. We must exterminate them with much haste.
Got this. Take a breather.
I assure you, no fight.
Says the wolf in sheep's clothes. Sure, whatever. Where's the emperor? Leave this one to me. That's my cue.
Oh, if I must. Leave this to me.
There's no. Leave this.
Sure hope.
Stop me, is that no?
So, sure.
Just a little more and we'll retake this section of the palace. I'd rather be attacking than defending. I still find this whole affair to be very annoying.
Though I am reluctant to do this, I can see no other choice.
You're not my target, which means you're wasting my time. Keep wasting my minutes.
Slippery creature. Let's stay on guard.
It's Bernie's time to shine. Sure hope this goes okay.
There's not I will capture this stronghold.
I'd rather be attacking than defending, but I still find this whole affair to be very annoying. Mind if we pair up?
The enemy is trying to seize the fire orbs.
If we succeed, they'll be able to target Her Majesty. We can't let that happen. In this stronghold position. Mind if we pair up? Here goes.
No other choice.
I would gladly handle this. Orders received.
So, what should I be doing again? Sure, let's try it. This'll be amazing. I'll take this place down before you let us. Take your armor on.
I'll claim the Emperor's head myself.
Rose is enough. Dispatch her at once.
I think I'm improving.
Sorry, assassins. They're an army.
These aren't. They're not assassins. What they thought.
this to me. There's not a question of can. Leave this to me.
So, what should I be doing again? Sure, let's try it.
Leave this one to me.
Go ahead.
Everyone's finished. It's the Emperor's high
Exhibition. Boom. Exhibition. Yeah. Shit.
Yeah, not bad. Good.
Someone used magic to send it as authors.
We secured the fire orbs.
Though I am reluctant to do this, I can see no other choice. That takes care of the rival, which leaves us with the true problem at hand.
It's Bernie's time to sure hope this goes okay.
Oh, if I must. Leave this to me. There's not a question of can. Only a matter of will. Leave this to me.
I will gladly handle this. Orders received.
So, what should I be doing again? I'll back you up.
Leave this one to me. Looks like you could use some help.
Starting the mission. Is that an order?
You will not escape our clutches this time.
I'm really keeping the heat on. Alright, time for another approach.
Alright, time for this one.
Enough of this. Seems clear the enemy won't come out of hiding until I do.
Totally true. What is the why to place yourself in such peril?
This stronghold is my stage, and I don't intend to surrender the spotlight.
I'm glad you took care of those reinforcements. The last thing I want is more work.
So, what should I be doing again? I'll
Go ahead, punk. Alright.
consequential.
I wish.
That's my cue. I'm the star now. That should do for now.
Final words. Secure. Tell us we have a traitor in our midst.
It's brave of you to try and lure us out. Such courage will cost you your life.
Thunder, Catherine. It seems Ryder is not playing around.
It's a fight for your Catherine. Guess I'll actually have to try this time.
Seeing this sword doesn't strike me as something perhaps you can feel.
My lord, we stand ready.
I'm getting better, but
To walk the Emperor back to the throne room upon your command. Do it. As you wish. Use the magic. A wise man is ever ready.
nicely timed. Thank you, Sir Henry.
It's Birdie's time to shine. Alright, but it's Birdie's time to shine.
Severe witness.
You're taking a beating, Catherine. But don't worry, I've got your back.
Strange. I heard you quit the night, Scarlet.
Someone's done their research. But yeah, I'm just another mercenary now.
But work for us, and we will spare Catherine's life.
Don't listen to him, Shamir! That can't be good. I'm staying. Don't make me drag you out of here, Shamir. Go before I kill you myself. Damn it.
Good. Contract. The threat has been quelled, but we allowed them far too much leeway. The situation calls for careful reflection.
Still, you saved my life, which means my path for the future remains intact. Thank you.
Hubert, did you hear? My father has vanished. Yes. We should have killed the dastard when we had the chance. All I can say is that I wished my father to be tried fairly, as is his noble right. Now, it is clear that will never happen. I could excoriate you further, but we lack the time. We must get to the bottom of this, and quickly. The Knights of Saros descended on us with a fury I have rarely seen. That confusion confusion, even a bear could have slipped away without raising an alarm. I would not go so far as to call them conspirators, but my father had many old friends in the palace. Some may have turned a blind eye. They should be found and questioned. I agree. That is one possibility. Oh, there is another. Yes, well, now that we have a fugitive on our hands, I intend to make full use of it. This situation affords us a chance to remedy another. If that is the beginning of a scheme, Hubert, you do a terribly poor job of veiling it. It is no concern of yours. Not yet, at any rate. Right. Lovely. Well, so long as whatever you're planning has Edelgard's blessing and will be of aid to the Empire, I will brook no complaint. All will be revealed in time.
Hmm.
Wait, that's it?
Man, I don't know.
I'll use this strength to perform mighty deeds.
Okay. All right, Caspar. Yo, you say it, Caspar. Cause your speech.
This is not what I expected.
All right. Enough. Crazy stuff.
Hey, anything that makes me stronger.
Not that there's any point in me getting stronger.
One step at a time.
Now.
I'm told the secret passage they used was sealed off centuries ago.
Yes, the palace floor plans fail to even show it. I'm shocked the church knew of its existence.
In the age of Seros, the Empire and Church were intimately related. It's safe to assume the Central Church took pains to retain its information from the time.
I shudder to think what other inconvenient secrets they might be privy to.
Yes, well, based on the scale of the attack, they must have seen this as their first and only chance. Ah, there you are.
They said you wanted to talk?
Yes. I believe I owe you an apology.
Oh, yeah? What for?
To be blunt, I thought you were with the enemy. I had you pegged for an informant, planted among us by those who slither in the dark. It was not an unreasonable assumption. You enter Her Majesty's life at the perfect time, allure her with your strength, and choose our house to study with. And oh, Surprise! You have dark powers. It was all too much to dismiss as mere coincidence.
It was at Hubert's suggestion that I appointed you captain of our mercenary unit. He felt this would allow us to quietly assess your abilities and allegiances, and I agreed. I know I told you I did this because I believed in you and your strength, but the decision was somewhat more nuanced than that. I'm sorry.
The moment I got wind of this attack, I immediately thought of you. This is it, I thought. The traitor has sprung the trap, and now the Emperor's life is in danger. But instead, you thwarted the assassination attempt and kept Her Majesty safe. I was wrong about you. Deeply so. For that, I am ashamed beyond measure. Pray forgive me.
Don't worry about it. I would have done the same. Honestly, I thought it was weird how quick you both trusted me. Good to finally know the reason behind it all.
That does not excuse our actions. We have no right to deceive you as we did. But I swear, we will make amends. You have but to let us know how.
You can start by trusting me. Or, if that's not in the cards, have the decency to tell me you don't to my face. At least then I'll know where I stand.
I doubt doing so would have changed anything, but I understand the sentiment. We will attempt to be better going forward.
Be better? Really?
Hubert, why not just promise to be more forthright?
Because that might make me a liar. Let me speak plain. I no longer believe you to be working with the enemy. However, that does not necessarily mean the possibility is now non-existent.
Well, I guess I did ask for honesty. But look, do you guys trust me or not?
Of course we trust you.
Or I do at least. So please, let us begin this relationship anew on solid ground.
It is now 1182. The Great War Edelgard instigated has swept across Fotland and looks more grim with each passing day. The Empire struggles to hold Aryan Road to the west and the Great Bridge to the east. The kingdom cannot bring western lands to heel. Even the Alliance must face changing times. The Central Church sends the Knights of Saros to the imperial capital to assassinate the Emperor, but fails. Roughly half a year passes before the tides show any true sign of shifting. Scarlet Blaze. Shifting history. 5 months have passed since the attack on the Emperor, and 1182 nears a close. Though each army schemes, the battle maps barely change. But now, history is about to resume its course.
Today is a momentous day in Fodlan's history that people will mark for generations to come.
Then why do you look so conflicted?
I'm not conflicted, Claude. I'm just painfully aware of how much stronger I need to be. That's why I'm counting on you and the Alliance to make up the difference.
Hey, I've got a feeling I'm prepared down to a science, so let's say we help each other out. If we work together, we can achieve what's best for both of us, right?
Indeed.
I have reviewed the terms, Your Majesty.
All that remains is the placement of your seals.
Everything looks good to me. I'm especially glad we found a solution to the control of murder.
You've done fine work here, Hubert. Thanks. And thanks to you as well, Holst. You know I'm not good at this sort of thing.
I've never known you to shy away from ceremonial affairs like this. But it is the most significant path since the founding of the Leicester Alliance, so your caution was most prudent. I must admit, I was quite nervous. Thankfully, I managed not to follow down.
You surely jest. You did your work masterfully, without batting an eye. I am truly impressed that Leicester's most valiant general is so well versed in diplomacy.
Don't be insulting, Hubert. Sir Holst is a duke. A man can be brave in battle and still know how to get things done. Take our Minister of Military Affairs, for example.
A man for whom the term looks can be deceiving was likely invented.
Speaking of Count Burgleys, where is he? I thought he'd be here so we could go head to head. He never did get to finish our battle.
I'm afraid the Count couldn't make it, but perhaps you'd consider my bodyguard instead? I'm certain you'll find the challenge to your liking. Is this your first time meeting, by the way?
It is. Well, friend, care to go around with me?
They say this Holst character is the strongest man in Leicester. But is he as strong as the Ashen Demon?
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Now that's what I like to hear.
I hope you mean later and not this very second. It would be a shame to get blood all over this nice paperwork.
Yes, all eyes are on us. We must make this a grand gesture and show our soldiers that Adrestia and Leicester have joined forces for a brighter future.
Well, let's get to it. As leader of all the lords and knights who sit at the round table of the Leicester Alliance, I, Claude von Regan, hereby swear this pact. Leicester pledges to work in harmony with the Adrestian Empire and do everything in its power to secure a peaceful future for Fodlan.
By the covenant between the red blood and the white sword that crowns the double-headed eagle, I, Edelgard von Cressfeld, hereby swear this pact. Adrestia pledges to work hand in hand with the Leicester Alliance to deliver peace to the land and secure a future for all its people.
The pact is sealed.
And now it is our job to uphold it.
Goodness, look how far you've risen. You're standing on the stage of history. I know you'll do great things. Yes, and greater things still.
Right then, we've got plenty of bright new faces here at the round table today. First, a brand new count ruling Gloucester.
What?
And Duke
Oh, come on.
Cordelia have decided that their heirs will sit for them.
Unfortunately, Lawrence and Lysithea can't join us due to their responsibilities in the Imperial Army.
I called you here to give you notice. The Leicester Alliance is assenting to the Empire's request and sending troops to the Kingdom front. Houses Regan, Gloucester, and Daphno will be supplying most of the soldiers. And instead of the usual route to Valo, we'll be invading Fraldarius directly by sea.
You're staying behind, right, Holst?
Indeed I am. Almyra is still an unknown quantity, and we've no idea if or when Prince Shahid might stage another attack. And the same goes for House Ordelia. They've had more than their share of troubles on their border. We agreed that shipping their army away might not be the most prudent of ideas.
And that's all she wrote. You'll find the details in the document you've all been given. I wish the kingdom would see there between a rock named Adrestia and a hard place named Lester and throw that white flag high. But of course they won't. So good luck, everyone. I'm counting on you.
And so, the Alliance has agreed to bring their troops to bear and attack the kingdom from the east. At the same time, we will resume our invasion from the west, using Aryan Road as a foothold. We'll subjugate the kingdom's lords one by one as we work our way toward Blendon.
News of the pact will doubtless have spread throughout the kingdom by now. Provided enough houses see the futility in fighting, we may be able to avoid unnecessary bloodshed. However, that is likely wishful thinking. We should instead expect the worst and prepare accordingly.
You think? Some of them already bent the knee to us once, along with Mount Rome. Wouldn't they jump at a chance to swap sides again?
An idea I am certain has already occurred to the king. Lately, we have been scrambling to reorganize, dealing with an attack by the Knights of Ceros and negotiating a pact with Leicester. During that time, the winds of purgation had swept across Argus. One fell swoop, the king has expunged most of the nobles likely to align with us.
Still, it's us and the Alliance against him, which means we've got the advantage. What's there to worry about?
The concern isn't that we'll lose. It's that winning might come at the cost of too many lives. What an utterly pointless, senseless thing to do. I find it all so very draining.
Whatever our intent, we're the instigators here. We can't expect the enemy to do anything less than defend their land with tooth and claw.
Speak for yourself. If someone invaded my territory, I'd hand over lands and titles on a silver platter. Especially if I had no chance of winning. There is truly no other noble like you, Leonard. And perhaps no person at all for that matter. Regardless, we must proceed with caution. When people think someone is after what they possess, they respond with fear, even if the thought is all in their head. In the eyes of the people of Fargus, there is no limit to what evils the Empire might visit upon them.
My father started saying he can't sleep because he's scared the old church is coming to Garrett Mock to kill him. From the sound of my mother's letters, he's really shaken up.
Remember that the kingdom has much coldness. We must not forget to be bundling up like people in the snow. Our Petra is always ready for what lies ahead. I wish I had better understanding of your Fodlan ways, so I could be giving more assistance to everyone.
Don't worry about it, Petra. With all the different factions in this thing, even we have a hard time keeping it straight. This all must seem so backward compared to the way things were in Bridget.
In any case, the battles ahead will be more brutal than any we have yet fought. Keep a vigilant eye out for both yourselves and each other. That is all. Dismissed.
Guess things aren't going to be so easy anymore. We're under some real pressure to win.